Disadvantage in Australian cities is becoming increasingly condensed into specific areas, largely in the form of public housing estates. These estates have not only provided crucial subsidised living arrangements close to important amenities and services, but also invaluable community support networks to generations of Australians. However, underinvestment and deinstitutionalisation in public housing has meant that the sector has transitioned from a general needs model with a larger social mix to one based on greatest needs that simply caters for the most disadvantaged. As a result, these concentrated areas of highly disadvantaged people and groups have become known for and associated with crime and violence, and are often considered by the wider Australian public to be unpleasant and dangerous. Limited opportunities for encounter between the general public and residents of public housing plays a key role in exacerbating this issue. Gaps in broader public understanding of social housing and its residents are often filled with sensationalised media stories.
Now to the brutal reality of life in a ghetto where stepping out of your front door can put you in serious danger.
I would say media portrays project housing not in a good light.
Rather than understanding disadvantage as a product of structural inequality, disadvantage is often pathologised and located as a problem with the residents of public housing themselves.
I mean, I hate to say this, but I know my own family is not gonna end up wanting to buy a brand new house in an area that has projects coming in because of the cliche stereotype people that are using the project housing, which is so horrible. I mean, I hate that I even say that, but
those who live in public housing are among the most socially excluded in Australian society, according to a study by the Housing and Community Research Unit, School of Sociology and Social Work. The Australian government has suggested addressing public housing funding and associated stigmatisation through transforming existing public housing estates into socially mixed redevelopments. This program involves the selling of public land to private developers, dispersal of tenants, demolition of ageing stock, and construction of new public housing in amongst private housing. According to the government, this process of renewal has the potential to generate funds to modernise and increase the supply of social and affordable housing by upgrading existing housing fabrics and integrating public and private residents. However, simply relocating public housing tenants in new purpose-built, redeveloped housing amongst other private homeowners is not a panacea for solving public housing residents' feelings of exclusion. Without other policies to improve awareness surrounding stigmatisation, this social mix program has the potential to simply be a vehicle for urban gentrification. Recognising and understanding the causes and effects of stigma on public housing tenants is the most important step in creating more equal and inclusive cities.